Tomorrow's my husband's birthday. Sunday, tomorrow's Sunday. So I'm making his favorite meal tomorrow, and that's gonna take me about all day long to do it, because his favorite meal is a turkey, homemade noodles, dressing, and sweet potatoes. He's from Indiana. That's why he likes all that stuff very much. So that's his favorite. So today I'm gonna make an cake, so I don't have to do everything tomorrow. And this cake, because we are so close to Halloween, I'm gonna make it a little bit like a Halloween cake. Not scary, I don't wanna give it a heart attack. I just wanna make it in the colors of Halloween. And to do the cake, just the cake, later we'll go to the icing. We need 1.5 sticks de barra, 1 cup the brown sugar, 1 cup the regular sugar, 3 eggs and 1 egg yolk, flour, all-purpose flour. And we're gonna put 1.5 cups, 2-3 other cup cocoa, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half a cup of buttermilk, 1 can of pumpkin, and a teaspoon of vanilla. I already have my pans ready. I just put a little bit of melted butter, a little flour, and patch my paper, because that makes the cake more perfect. And the oven is ready, 375 degrees for this cake. So to start with, I'm gonna beat the butter with the sugars till it's creamy and fluffy. Then I will start adding the eggs. I have the butter and the sugars beaten together. Then I'm gonna add the eggs. I have 3 eggs and 1 egg yolk. And you know you can't put the eggs in one time. You have to put in 1 egg. Then when it's mixed completely, add the another one. The butter, sugars, and eggs mixer are ready. So now I have in here 1.5 cups all-purpose flour, 2-3 other cup of cocoa, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. I put it in here through this so I can soak it, so be sure this all is smooth. And in here I had half a cup of buttermilk with 1 cup the canned pumpkin. And you stir it together, so we want to mix it together. Now I'm going to add vanilla extract, about a teaspoon, good vanilla extract. Mix it all together. See how it's making a Halloween cake, this time of the year cake. And if you see me all dressed up, it's because I dress up for my husband. He just told me today he didn't marry me for my cooking, he married me for something else, I guess. So I have to keep trying to look good for him. This is ready. Now I'm gonna add this to the cake, and I'm gonna start with the flour and end with the flour. And in between, when I put on the flour, add the buttermilk and the pumpkin. So I'm gonna set it all together and start with the cake. So I start with my flour mixer, with my flour and the cocoa and the baking soda and the baking powder. Add it to the butter, sugars, and eggs. So you start with the flour. Now in between, I'm gonna add the pumpkin mixer with the buttermilk and vanilla. And then flour again, and then starting with the flour, ending with the flour. Everything is ready, so it's ready to put it in the pans. We're gonna try to put enough in each pan, about the same. The cake in the pan, so it's going in the oven. I already have it warm at 375 for 35 minutes. The cake is done, and you can see it looks real nice and it smells delicious. And now we're gonna start on the icing when it's cooling off. And the icing, it has 3 steps. So to start the first one, I have in here 1 packet of cream cheese, soften it. And now to this, I'm gonna let it be till it gets fluffy. And now I'm gonna add to it 1.5 cups the powdered sugar. Then to this I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons, 1/4 cocoa, 1/4 other teaspoon of cinnamon, and some vanilla. And that's the icing. That's the first step of the icing. The cream cheese is ready, so now we're gonna put it on low, and we're gonna add the cocoa, one-fourth of a teaspoon of cinnamon, the powdered sugar, and the vanilla. First step, our icing is ready. Remember, it was the cream cheese with the cocoa powder and the cinnamon and vanilla. Now that's the second part. I have 1.5 cups of heavy cream in here, and I'm gonna beat it to start getting soft peaks comes out to it. My whipped cream, see, is perfect. I always like to do it by hand and in this copper bowl, because it don't take that long, and I know it's gonna come out right. Now to this heavy cream, I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. And now mix it real good to it's all together. Now what I done to the heavy cream, I have it ready in here. I put a little food color, orange, just to give it that pumpkin look. And now, what I'm gonna do with this is fold the heavy cream into the cream cheese mixer. Cream cheese and cocoa powder and cinnamon. I'm gonna fold it together real easy. Little by little, fold it together. And that's gonna be the icing and the cake. The icing is ready. So what I done, I'm gonna use this because it's a birthday cake, so I want it to look pretty. So I put a little bit of sugar before I put the cake, because somebody told me that when you put sugar, it sucks the humidity, so like that the cake doesn't get with humidity. Fluffy, not good. So now it's just putting the icing, and we put the big old black in the middle, and just take it to the sides and start covering all the cake. This is the easiest part, the best. And this is the last step I told you of the icing. I have in here 1 tablet of chocolate, 8 ounces, very sweet chocolate, with 1 teaspoon of butter and 3 tablespoons of corn syrup. And now I'm going to add to this 1/2 cup of heavy cream that I brought to boil. I'm going to add it to this and mix it real good. I have the chocolate mixer ready. This is the last step of the cake. You're going to say, this cake is too much trouble, but is not your husband worth it? Mine is. I'm gonna let it stand for 5 minutes and just put it on the cake. And the last thing to do in the cake, just pour the chocolate on top and let it run to the sides. And the cake is done. The only thing it needs is the candles. And I think it's gonna have 61 candles. And it was a little bit of hard work to do it, but nothing this easy is worth it. So here you have it. I hope you can make it. It's a beautiful cake with the colors at autumn. And I will make it again. I'm sure it tastes just as good as it looks. Goodbye.